Good one for you here. Falcons and Seahawks. And Atlanta could be without one of their most explosive pieces on Sunday in Seattle. Devontae Freeman currently in the concussion protocol. This, of course, after Freeman missed 2 preseason games with a concussion earlier this year. However, the Seahawks, of course, as you know, probably without arguably their best player on defense in cornerback Richard Sherman. Of course, he ruptured his Achilles tendon last week. Jeremy Lane expected to start in his place. But the Hawks did bring old friend Byron Maxwell back into the fold this week. So let's take a look here at some next-gen stats presented by Mercedes-Benz on what the Seahawks defense does outside of Richard Sherman. Well, the big discrepancy, as you noticed earlier, Sean, the passing yardage. Yeah, Sherman giving up just 177, while everybody else had closer to 2,000.
Are you missing a number there, Rhett? No,
yeah,
that's real, huh?
Yeah,
wow.
There is a major discrepancy for sure. And so, Sean, Atlanta did get the best of the Seahawks in the playoffs a year ago, right? So now, and they did that with Richard Sherman. So with Sherman's absence, how much more of the field does that open up?
You know, to me, it changes this whole defense because Richard Sherman has been the one constant. You know that, hey, we're not going to throw at him. Kevin Gilbride, my former offensive coordinator, used to say when you played a corner, hey, let's not even look at that side of the field. And that's really what Seattle was. You basically only had to defend half the field because teams weren't even going to look at Sherman's way. Now, this is against Arizona last week. The play before Sherman gets hurt. Now, this is Jeremy Lane in place of Sherman. And this opens up the whole side of the field. Now, all of a sudden, the quarterback is looking right. And look at this cushion right here Jeremy Lane has on this wide receiver. It's because he doesn't want to get beat deep. They're playing the cover 3 defense. Now, you mentioned the Atlanta Falcons. This was last year, earlier in the season. This is without Cam Chancellor at safety. Now, you're attacking the cover 3 defense, which is what they want to play. They're going to play a lot more without Sherman. But that's where you attack cover 3, in that spot right there. They got Sherman out of there. You get the safety out of the way, running down the tight end down the seam. And now you've got Toilolo running uncovered. This is how Matt Ryan's going to attack this defense. We saw it in the playoff game. You mentioned that divisional game from last season. Tevin Coleman right here, this is how they're attacking cover 3. You draw the underneath defender with the flat route. You take the safety out of the picture with the corner route or the post route. And now you sneak Tevin Coleman into that void right there. Steve Sarkisian, I know he's looking back at that film saying, all right, how do we have success? How do we attack this cover 3 defense? He's going to try to do exactly what Kyle Shanahan did. Yeah. And when you've got those beaters, I know, Coach, you have cover 3 beaters, cover 2 beaters, you've got man beaters. You look at this defense and you say, there's no way they're going to play a lot of man. They're going to play a lot of zone. I think Atlanta's got those plays to beat that defense.
Matt Ryan, a perfect passer rating win, targeting Julio Jones when he was covered by someone other than Richard Sherman in those 2 matchups last season. Coach, on the flip side, this Falcons defense, 3rd game in a row they're going to face a mobile quarterback. Have they figured it out?
Yeah, they have. They got the trifecta. Cam Newton, then they can play Dak Prescott, then they go Russell Wilson. Well, they got embarrassed by Cam Newton. So they cracked the code. They came back and said, okay, we are not going to let you beat us outside the pocket. Here you're going to see right from the get-go, the 2 inside defensive tackles are spying. They're almost playing like a 2-gap. They're going to just keep their eyes on the quarterback. The inside linebacker stays at home, and as do the outside guys the same way. They're going to keep eyes on Dak Prescott. Now you're going to see on a 4-man rush. He's going to loop around. All right, the left defensive tackle slow rushes up the middle, okay? And watch this. They actually spy out of it. They're going to bring rushing on the outside, fill the rush lanes. Do not let Russell Wilson get outside the pocket. The guy can be lethal both in and out, but he's going to kill you definitely out. Now, same type of thing here. You're going to see 92 slow rush. He stays at home. The inside linebacker, and look at the eyes on the quarterback. The 2 outside guys, they're going to drop as well, but they're keeping eyes on the quarterback. The key is, obviously, Russell Wilson, he's outstanding. He's better than 80% of their offense. But you know you're going to get killed if you let him outside the offense. If you let him get into that second level, they got to keep him in the pocket, see if they can minimize the damage. They learned and cracked that code, obviously, against Dak Prescott.
Might be without Dwayne Brown, too, coming off the ankle.
That would be huge.
Yeah, Russell, dangerous. Their leading rusher in Seattle right now.